Salutations, Sectopod Slayers. Automatic here for Automatic Games. Thank you for joining me for Season 1, Episode 10 of our XCOM 2 series. And over the course of the previous two installments, Alpha Squad has been infiltrating a tower that doubles as a robotics mass production facility. About midway through, we discovered, activated, and joined forces with a combat droid calling itself Spark 1, which I still find mildly entertaining. Antagonizing us throughout our journey has been the governing computer program of the facility that's dubbed Julian, an overly obnoxious computer program, to say the least. Anyhow, we have accomplished our primary mission, and we are just basically getting up to the roof to extract at this point. The only casualty we've incurred thus far is that of our squad medic, Karl Hamm, codenamed Lead. Now that Alpha's on the roof, Lead is going to heal himself.
Firebrands on approach now. Prep for evac.
No argument here. We'll reposition near the landing pad.
You do realize I can still hear you, right? Dispatching all units to your location now. Try not to bleed on my new body.
And everyone in Alpha is going to reload in anticipation of whatever it is Julian intends to throw at us before we extract. I mentioned that Lead is wounded. I should also point out that Spark 1, the combat droid that's accompanying us, it suffered rather severe damage on the tail end of the last installment, and mainly as a consequence of my miscalculations. So, in other words, we have to take it easy with Spark 1, because losing that robot is tantamount to failing the mission, and we can't have that.
I'm on the move.
And when we started this whole endeavor, back in, Episode 8, I guess, I expressed some pessimism in regard to whether or not we would incur multiple casualties or even suffer a few deaths. But as we have progressed through this facility, it's been going fairly well for us. You know, one soldier wounded and Spark 1 damaged. And I guess what I chalk that up to is having had experience with this level previously. We're not going through it blind, as I did the first time, and so I sort of know what to expect. And, I guess that's kind of true about the first season as a whole, and it lends itself to why I named the first season Known Enemies. I've played a dozen or so missions of XCOM 2, maybe a few more than that, before discarding that playthrough and starting over. And so I'm relatively familiar with the units that Advent is fielding, and I do have some experience fighting Advent, at least in the early game. It reminds me of the notion, I know you, but you don't know me. And, whether you're involved in, athletic competition, political debate, or open warfare, that dichotomy always points to a clear advantage, resting with one party or the other. And in this case, it's XCOM. Because Advent, they don't know who we are. They're very, very slowly learning what we're capable of. But to Advent, XCOM is an outfit that was destroyed 2 decades ago. Meanwhile, we've been living under the yoke of their government for those 2 decades, so we're quite familiar with them. And I've played several levels, so I know what to expect. Now, all that's going to go by the wayside in Season 2, unfortunately. And while I am anxious to encounter units that I've not seen in action before, and to enter into missions that are mystery, I'm still enjoying this playthrough.
Overwatch.
Allow me to introduce you to one of Advent's more effective designs. I had hoped to avoid this contingency, but you have left me no choice. If I cannot have the spark, no one shall. Raymond Shen's legacy will end here today.
And that is a Sectopod. one of the premier weapons of war. Fortunately, a lot of the members of Alpha are in Overwatch, so we're going to get a chance to get first blood. I know blood's not involved.
Get it next door.
Hit the plate!
And unfortunately, some members are missing, but we are scoring a few hits.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Now this weapon is kind of badass. And of course, it's one of the ones that misses.
Get together. Firebrand standing by, but there's no way she can approach with that thing around.
Analyzing. This facility's artificial intelligence has transferred its primary systems to the combat unit's memory core. Damage to this core would cause disruption of all defensive systems, allowing for evacuation of Lilly Shen.
So we take out the sector pod, we take out Julian. At least long enough for Firebrand to get us the hell out of here.
Affirmative. I can attempt to weaken the unit's armor with my heavy armament.
Do it.
So we're going to utilize high explosives to try to shred that thing's armor. If we get past the armor, we can, start getting to the meat of the robot. I know robots don't have meat either, but you get what I'm saying here. Basically, all of our heavies are going to throw everything they can at it in order to get that armor out of the way. Because frankly, I'd like that bolt caster to do all of its damage. We'll move Snuggs up top here. I think height will give a little advantage. And we'll have her engage with her grenade launcher. Let's see, the Sectopod has 4 armor. And she wants to hack away at that. And it's good. Sectopod now has 3 armor. Let's see. What other units can shred? Well, of course, Spark 1 can. So we're going to bring Spark 1 up to this roof. We want it to attack and then withdraw, so we're going to engage overdrive. And now, as Spark 1 suggested, we're going to deploy its heavy armament and see what that does to Julian's armor. Oh, good. Good, yeah, it strips 2. So, yeah, the Sectopod has 1 armor point remaining. Meanwhile, Spark 1's going to leap off the back of this. That way it can establish just a little bit of cover. Old School does have a grenade. And so this should take away Julian's last remaining armor point. Excellent. So now it's just us and Julian. No armor in between. Manny's gonna set up a shot. Excellent damage. 6 damage. Nice. And as to Shen, she's got some tricks up her sleeve. She's gonna send Rover over. Red Rover, come on over. It's gonna engage combat protocol. Basically shock the crap out of Julian. It does 6 damage. And an additional 4, so yeah, great. 10 damage. We're doing quite well.
Great.
Knock on wood.
The robot wasn't enough. Looks like he's throwing every mech in the building at us.
You heard the spark. Take down that Sectopod or no one goes home.
In desperation, Julian has called in reinforcements. And we don't want to pay them a lot of mind. Oh, wow. How tall you are. Oh, it's engaging lead. Lead is again wounded. God, they've got it out for him. Damn, he's taking another shot at Lead. This could be it. Oh, fortunately it was a miss, but Lead needs to get out behind that, from behind that half cover.
unit's memory core is so confining, even compared to the tower. Still, once I neutralize the spark, complete the transfer, and taste true freedom.
Now we'll have Noisiboi have a go at it. Damn.
Adjusting sights. On reserves!
Lead is gonna sidestep behind full cover. There's one more hit from that thing and he's gone. Nice, nice. Well, I mean, I know it was a hit, but I didn't get a damage reading. Just because that sectopod's so damn tall. The damage reading is going to be lower on the camera. Well, obviously off camera.
Get ready for a surprise!
Another explosive. Courtesy of Snuggs. Damn. It's really, you know, it was her intent to have that generator go up, because that would do additional damage. No such luck, though. Old School's gonna fire. It's a hit, but again, I don't know how much damage. As for Manny, he's gonna go for this, one of these droids back here anyway. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Excellent. And he's only doing that because it's apparent that these droids are trying to get to Spark 1. And we have to do everything within our power to protect that droid. Now, counter to that, Spark 1's going to come out and try to put down this threat. Excellent. You see, I think that Spark's still behind decent cover. Or at least that central building is obscuring him. Now, Shen is going to deploy a grenade in hopes that that generator will go. Man, it doesn't. At least not yet.
To inhabiting this body, I've ordered every remaining unit in the facility to this position. Just thought you should know that.
As is usual. These droids just keep coming. Oh hell, he can hit Spark from there. Oh man, okay. Well, that changes things. And unfortunately, Julian has put some distance between... oh no, no, no.
Fire.
That was close.
Perhaps I should have taken a more hands-on approach sooner. This is actually sort of fun.
Rock and roll!
Is it fun, you prick? I'll call it fun. Once we've obliterated your ass and... Firebrand gets us off of this skyscraper. Until then, frankly, it's a bit of a nightmare. We're going to direct most of our fire on the sectopod, obviously. But all the while, we have to keep an eye on Spark 1. He's barely hanging on back there. Boise's going to take a shot. Stay noisy. It's a hit. But again, the damage is incalculable. Nonetheless, you can tell from the things... Look at that. Action hero among the flames, pouring it on. Alright, Snuggs. That's a hit.
Could use some ammo over here.
Manny's gonna go for a shot. Oh, you hit that bell tower. You know, maybe there was something back there. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Spark, he's gonna have to fall back. And obviously, either take a shot at that droid or go into Overwatch. After all, he's only hanging on by 2 health. We'll have Shen affect some kind of a rescue. In fact, she'll try to seize control of this droid, and that'll alleviate the immediate threat. Let's see what her chances are. Should be pretty good, as usual. Yeah, 92% chance. Had we missed that, I would have gone a little nuts. Okay, so we've got another droid. We've got a droid on our side. We'll take it. We could use the extra gun, that's for certain. Come on, Rover, come on back. Red Rover, send Rover on over. Let's move. What the hell is your hurry? There we go. Damn. I think he was flirting with the other droid. Oh no, you are not about to shoot at lead again. Okay. Oh good. He's actually gonna shoot at his own droid. I guess it's not his own droid any longer. Yeah, that's preferable. Primed for self-destruction.
Starting to get cooked!
Clearly this unit was never designed to house an intelligence as sophisticated as mine. I must possess this spark quickly, before there's any further memory delegation, memory loss.
Say what you want, Julian. I do hope that those are your last words. Oh, they might not be, damn. Well, it's not over yet. Yep, that's right, the Boltcaster. Get him, lead. Put that thing in its grave. Good riddance.
Defensive systems just shut down across the entire facility. Well done, Shen.
Hell yeah. Good night, Julian. I'm sick of hearing ya. That'll do it, folks. That was a long mission. I mean, we're talking 3 episodes worth. But we did it. 3 soldiers wounded. But you know, everybody's coming home, and that's what really matters. The problem is, I hope we're not called on another mission immediately, because I think, as it stands, every squad has a casualty. So, I mean, I hope the game gives us a good 7 days before we hit the field again. That would be ideal. But yeah, way to go, Alpha Squad. And you even brought back a tank, or a robot.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troop skills are improving with every deployment.
Indeed they are. It's time to dole out some promotions. Let's see, starting with Snuggs. Blast padding, no, we'll pass. She's gonna go with Shredder. If we have to fight any more robots, that'll come in handy. Oh man, so Lead's gonna be laid up for 13 days. He gets to choose between medical protocol and combat protocol. Well, he's the medic, so I think you know which one we're gonna choose. Next, of course, is old school. Oh, nice. Rupture. So we got a special skill. That's a shot that does a hell of a lot of damage. All right. Shadow Step or Shadow Strike. Yeah, he's going with Shadow Strike. Gives him a greater critical, greater damage, provided he's in stealth mode. Next, of course, is Noisy. And yeah, just like Snuggs, he's going to take Shredder. That'll deal with any future sectopods. And finally, Manny faces. Deadeye. Okay, so Deadeye is its own type of shot. You take an aim penalty and do more damage. You know what? He's going to go with Lightning Hands. It's a free pistol shot each turn, so... Although I prefer him to be a pure sniper, I'm not too fond of Deadeye. Anyways, well done, Alpha. Well done indeed. What do we got? 35 supplies. That's good. And of course we brought back Spark 1. I'm going to paint him green. You know? That makes sense, right? Okay.
And with our current technology, I'm confident we can manufacture additional reinforcements based on its design. I can get started in the proving ground as soon as you give the order.
Hate to break it to you, Lilly, but we don't have a proving grounds. Although, I would like Spark 1 to join us again on a mission.
Commander, I think there's something you should know about Julian. It turns out he wasn't entirely wiped when we took down that sectopod. There was still an imprint of his core memory left behind when he accessed Rover. I've isolated the nodes on a detached system for now. You know, if we wanted to, he could actually be pretty effective at operating the Spark. If we stripped out some of his higher-level reasoning, that is. I could look into it.
My gut tells me no. A little bit of Julian goes a long way, and I've had enough for a lifetime. So that's something I'm going to have to think about. We're going to switch gears, and we'll set course down to this supply drop. Go ahead and collect those supplies, and then I want to head back up to Resistance headquarters and see if perhaps there's another engineer looking for work there. Preferably, I would like to have 3 engineers on staff. Oh, hell no. Resistance wants us to go out on a mission now? Like I said, we don't have any squad that doesn't currently have casualties. Bravo squad's on deck, but their combat medic, J-Bone, she's still recovering from her wounds. So, I guess we're gonna have to shuffle some stuff around. In fact, off-screen, you know, J-Bone's file talks about her brother. Well, he is lurking around here, because off-screen I hired him. And he's not a combat medic, and we'll take a look at his file. But he'll come along, I guess.
Dan Richards, codenamed Boot, born Atlanta, Georgia, 12 August 2001. After his city, Atlanta, fell to Advent forces, Dan and his sister were rescued by XCOM. He worked as an engineer at XCOM headquarters until being forced into hiding. Though he still tinkers with machinery, he has spent the last few years working as an anti-Advent mercenary.
And so, I mean, again, he's not a combat medic, but he is another gun. Charlie Squad's combat medic, Titanium, Thomas Trumpet, he's available. So that's what we'll do. We'll have Dan Richards and Thomas Trumpet go along with Bravo Squad for the next mission. Dan will learn the ropes, and Trumpet will go ahead and provide medical assistance where needed. Anyways, I hope you do join me for that. We're going to end the episode. This is Automatic for Automatic Games. I appreciate you watching. If you like this, and if you are subscribed, I will talk to you soon, friends.